My name's Matt Viscosi. It's the War Club Paintball Park in Rome, New York, and the phone number is 315-240-9575. Oh, we've been open since 1996. Well, 10 and over can play by themselves. At 9, if they're 9, they'll have to play with an adult. Oh, we got 3 very simple rules. First one is your barrel cover on your gun at all times, whenever you're not playing. No shooting on the trails and pavilion areas. Only shooting on the field. And the third one, very important though, as soon as you enter a field, mask goes on, doesn't come off until you're off the field. As long as they follow those 3 rules, they'll have a great time. Unfortunately, if you break them, you have a short time. But your safety and everyone else's safety is the top priority. Pick up one of these guns, give a better demonstration of it. Or markers, whatever you want to call it. Now everyone has a trigger safety right here above your trigger. It's a button, you're going to push it side to side. You're going to see a red or orange O-ring on one side. That means danger, caution, beware. The gun's alive, it can fire, so what you want to do is push safe. Push it in, it's on safe. Now the gun shouldn't fire, but if it does, that's why you have your barrel sock or barrel cover on your gun whenever you're not playing. It'll add the extra protection. Everyone will get a tank on their gun. And this is a compressed air tank. So on this particular tank, 3,000 is full. This one's sitting about 1,000 pounds, but 3,000 full, and I should be able to shoot about 500 paintballs. Now we go back to the back of this gun. Now every gun's cocking knob or cocking lever is going to be, a lot of them are in different locations. This one is in the back of the gun. If it pulls back easy like this, it's already cocked back. You don't have to worry about it. But if it pulls back and there's tension, they want to give it a nice solid yank all the way back. Make sure it is cocked back. If it sputters out or sounds like a machine gun, well, they want to make sure they check their air, make sure they have air, and they want to give this a pull back. Just to double check, make sure it is air or there's something wrong with the gun. It just helps us figure it out and get you a new gun or fix it and get you back out there. Oh, we jump to our hoppers. When they fill it up, you don't want to fill it up all the way. You want to leave some room so the paintballs can move around. If they're stuck in there real tight, they won't be able to feed down. So what you're going to do is just close the lid. You want to hear a snap. That means it's shut. You don't want to fill it up, spill all your paint all over the ground. You know, you can pick it up, clean it off, make sure it's unbroken, and it should still be usable. Say if accessory-wise, they come in for a rental gun or come in for the day to play. And maybe your gun isn't as good as ours. Well, you can do something, say this right here would be your average rental. You come in. And that's what that would cover. Your gun, your mask, your air, and your play all day. The next one, say if you wanted a better gun, well, you can upgrade. We got different guns as far as upgrades go. This is a Tippmann Phenom. And this will give you a faster rate of fire, higher performance in gun. And you can't see it on here, but this is what's called an Apex barrel. It can actually send the ball in different directions. And that's something we can do as an add-on or an upgrade. Other accessories come. This would be something similar you would get as your mask. Your basic mask, a single lens. So there's a good chance this mask will fog up while you're playing. And if you're out there and enjoying the day, you want to be able to see who's shooting at you. It's a different game once you can't see what's going on. So we do offer an upgraded mask, and really they look very similar. One's blue, one's red, but other than that they're the same, except the lens here. This is a dual paned lens, 2 lenses together, and that creates the thermal bond, I guess you could call it, where it won't fog up. Right now there's 12 different fields up and running. You know, I like to say at least 10 up and running all the time, because there's always construction and remodeling and stuff going on. And right now, this is the last week we'll have our one of our oldest fields up. It's coming down. It's going to be restructured and remodeled, and to offer something new and exciting for everyone. Each field has its own unique setup. Anything from airfields to small towns, villages, or even bigger cities. Cars, boats, bridges and towers. All kinds of different setups. Steep ravines, bridges crossing. It's each field's its own unique flavor, I guess you could say. You know, our siege field, or the deep woods, that has always been a top favorite. The village field, the one we're going to be tearing down this week, is one of the top favorites. A lot of people are not liking the decision, but they will once it's done. The airball field, I would say that's adds another flair to the game. So the airfield is definitely one of them, and the Siege Field, the Deep Woods, and the Village Field. I would say those are top, but it's all a matter of what you like. We also have our City Field that's very popular too. So there's a lot to choose from. When you're not on the playing fields, your barrel covers need to be on. When you are, you can take them off. Next one is while you're walking down the trail, pavilion areas, there's no shooting in those areas. You want to keep all the shooting right to the playing areas. And paint always looks best on your friend, so best place to put it. And the third one, very important one, as soon as you're on a playing field, your mask should always be on. And that offers the best protection. There may not be any playing going on at this field, but a ball could come from one of the many other locations on the park. So it's always good to wear protection.